The interwebs are buzzing with rumors of ZWIFT updates coming swiftly. For those who haven't paid attention to all the back channels and commentary over the past few months, here are the things that we may or may not see this winter season. We'll break this into 3 different parts: the confirmed, the speculative, and the long shots. So starting with what we have confirmed for release this winter is the updated user interface. John Mayfield has taken to different Reddit topics over the past several months, dropping some key insights into what we may see. We've got some large changes coming that we hope will be appreciated by all. Hint, we hired a few UI and UX people in the past year. The new UI that is coming this winter will show you the entire profile for the route you're on, assuming you don't turn off the route manually. And finally, we have big UI changes for the game this year, and some of that history will start to make its way into the game client as well. So John tells us right up front that this winter there is going to be a new UI for ZWIFT. Based off the comments he made, we also know that this new user interface will at least feature a new route elevation profile and most likely will have some more ride history displayed in the game. What this means for me is that when I go and do my favorite Sand and Sequoias route, I can finally see the entire route elevation profile as well as my lifetime PRs, not just the 30-day PR. Additionally, I'm hoping it includes a more robust route picker, details shown for upcoming events in-game, and better communication and accessibility functions. Moving into the speculative arena, while we do have some hints from ZWIFT personnel, most of this info is from our fellow Watopia watchers out there who are digging through the game code, looking for updates on what's next. You can follow along with this committed group over at the ZWIFT Hype Facebook group. The link is in the comments below. In one of the past ZWIFT release notes in October, we found out from John Mayfield that the new FutureWorks mountain bike course and steering experiment had racked up over 20,000 completed test rides already. Additionally, there may be a whole network of single-track trails spread through the wilderness of Watopia in the game's future. Personally, as a devoted mountain biker myself, I think that this is absolutely fantastic. With the vast majority of feedback being extremely positive, there has been a rash of updates from the ZWIFT Hype group about forthcoming gravel and mountain bike equipment. According to various comments made there, we should be seeing the release of some new mountain bikes and gravel bikes from Canyon, Specialized, Scott, Cervelo, and of course, the homegrown ZWIFT brand. But with only the Repack Ridge mountain bike course and the current jungle circuit favoring this off-road gear, it seems that there may be a limitation on where to ride all these new rigs. But looking back at John Mayfield's comment, it certainly looks like we may get a future gravel network soon enough. I personally shared recently the suspected Titans Grove gravel route, or the Tigger route as I called it, and how I believe it may be a new section of gravel and single-track trail. In addition, the ZWIFT Hype group has found some evidence for a forthcoming 7 kilometers of new roads starting between the Jungle Start Pin and the Jungle Circuit. Based on that topography in the area, it looks like a great place for a dusty little bit of gravel. Still on the speculative front, we don't know what's going to happen this winter, but the ZWIFT team has been working on a club admin feature. From John Mayfield, we're working on a clubs feature. Club admins will be able to change parameters of the events themselves within clubs. Hopefully this gives club leaders and event organizers the tool set to create their own events going forward. What all will be included in this club admin feature is a complete question mark, but we can assume that it at least has a way to schedule and create in-game events, hopefully as well as meetups and maybe an opportunity to import your own in-game kit. Finally, we'll move into the realm of far out speculation, the long shot. And truthfully, I kind of doubt that most of this comes out this winter. But the ZWIFT Hype team did post recently that a new Crit City map has been detected. Apparently, it's an esports specific event-only map and it's only 2.6 kilometers long, certainly fulfilling the needs of a crit course. What they do with that course is a mystery, but I would not be surprised to see some additional race modes making their way into the game with the release of this new map. A points race or an elimination race would be a great fit, and we saw these formats used in the British Cycling National Championships last year. It'd be a welcome new addition if it does in fact happen. And finally, and lastly, the potential is for a ZWIFT Velodrome. What? This shocked me when I read it, but apparently the ZWIFT team has worked on a velodrome in New York, a very fitting location. But the long-requested feature has never been hinted at anywhere else from what I can tell. But per John Mayfield on Reddit, we have a stadium up in the sky in NYC originally meant to be for the velodrome, but we've not built out the track part yet. We want it to be fun, and picking your line seems like part of that fun. Thus, the feature doesn't exist yet. With the steering test out now, maybe it'll breathe some new life back into the velodrome on ZWIFT. Well, how cool would that be? A complete velodrome in the skies of New York. Definitely unique and could be a very interesting place to have some event-only races. So that's the speculation for today's watchers. Hopefully you liked this video and are just as excited as I am for the new ZWIFT releases. Subscribe to the channel for future updates coming swiftly.